guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. Well, all smiles over here. I am Sanja Slay asking the question, will Sanja help you keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm trying not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to go. The nugget today is know the truth, focus on the truth, and receive the truth. In other words, what manifests what the truth is. The thing is, when you don't know what the truth is, you can't focus on it. You'll be too busy focusing on the lies, which means what? You poor, or that you're sick, and all this other crazy stuff. That your marriage gonna get busted up, that your kids ain't gonna ever be nothing, oh, you ain't gonna ever be nothing. Those are lies, okay? God said he wished above all things that you should prosper, be in good health, even as your soul should prosper. God smiles upon marriages, okay? God is the one to pull down one and set another up. These are the truths that you're supposed to know. And when you know these truths, then you focus in on the truth of God. And when you focus in on the truth of God, you can't help but to think about it. You can't help but to meditate on it day and night. And what happens? You begin to manifest it, right? That's what God says, what? Those that delight themselves in what? In him, he will give them the desires of what? Their hearts. Why? Because you've been meditating on the truth of God, you now want what God wants. And therefore, God will have to bring it into fruition. Why? Because his truth is his word, which means his word cannot return back into him void. So listen, know the truth, focus on the truth, and then receive the truth. Let that marinate in your head, because a lot of y'all have been focusing on lies. Lies have been told to you when you were little kids. Lies that have been told to you by co-workers. Lies that have been told to you by family members. Lies that have been told to you by society. And I don't care what kind of title a person have. If they tell you a lie, their title don't mean anything. If it's going against the will of God, their title can't hold you to a lie. You do know that, right? Lies can be broken, which means that God knows how to break a lie off of your life. Some of y'all think you're going to be poor forever. Some of you think you're not going to ever reach a certain level. But God said he is the God that giveth you power to receive wealth. That's what God says. He says, remember the Lord your God, who gives you the power to receive wealth, which means what? God is the one that can elevate you. God has that power. The only thing you got to do is tap into it. And the only way you can tap into it is to have a relationship with God. That's it. That's just the truth. God said, if you abide in me and my word abide in you, then ask me what you will and it shall be given. He also says what? The branch cannot bear fruit without the vine. And God says we're nothing without him. In other words, God said abide in him and see how much fruit you will produce. And when I say fruit, that's in every single arena. Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, you will bear fruit, good fruit. And not only that, God says, well, you will not cease from bearing fruit, which means, well, you will bear fruit in every season. Sometimes people have you thinking that you're going to have a season where you ain't going to have nothing. Listen, even if you don't see fruit like in the other seasons, there's still some other fruit. You may not have apples in this season. You may have oranges. You may not have oranges in this season. You may have strawberries. It just depends on what God wants to bring in your life. So every season you will bear fruit, but you first got to abide in his truth. Y'all get it good. Know the truth, focus on the truth, and receive the truth. And watch what happens. You will indeed manifest all good goods and yums in your life. I hope y'all got this video. If you didn't, rewind this thing and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have that masculine smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.